Good morning, students. Here we are again. We have a topic before us this morning. My name is Mrs. Benedicta, your commerce teacher as usual. I'm here to take you on a topic titled Cooperative Society. Yes, we have heard so many times people mention cooperative society. We might not really understand what it's all about, but we are here this morning to sensitize us on what cooperative society is all about. But before then, I would like to tell us the objective. Why do you have a cooperative society? One of the objectives is to know what is all about, the definition, the features, the differences between cooperative society and company. So we are going to be telling us the differences here. But before we go on, we want to see the definition of what a cooperative society is. A cooperative society is any group found by individuals with common interests who contribute money in form of capital to promote the business interests of members. That is, it is a kind of society that members of the society pool their resources together to promote the well-being of the members of the society. It means that when the resources are being put together, they give out loans, they assist in financial issues in order to what? To better the life of their what? Of their members. So in a cooperative society, we see that members are always what? Not being left without being attended to. Here we have the characteristics of cooperative society. One of the characteristics is democracy. Each member has only one vote, regardless of contribution made by the society. That means as a member of society, you are entitled to be the president. That means a democratic society that every member is entitled to be what? To be a leader. That is every year they will have these votes to bring in another president or another chairman to be in charge. So every member of the society has the right to be a president or a chairman of the society. Another one is profit distribution is based on patronage. Any surplus is distributed among members according to the purchase made, that is, amount of goods purchased. That is, it is profit oriented. When loans are given to their members, they charge them on profit, they put interest on it. This interest is the profit made by society, I mean the cooperative society. Then at the end of the day, the profit will be shared as dividend for members at the end of their trading year. Another one is private ownership. It is owned by private individuals. That is, it is not owned by the government. Different people come together to set up what cooperative society. It is not a government parastatal. It is a private parastatal. People come together to form the cooperative society. Another one is promotion of members' interest. It is set up by people with common interest in order to promote their business interest. That is, if you have a vision for to hold a bigger business, you can be a member of a cooperative society. They will give you loans to enlarge your business, and by so doing, you will end up finding out that your capacity in your business is getting bigger and bigger. So the one of the priorities of the corporate society is one, to better the interest of what of their members. Another one is open and voluntary membership. Any person can be a member. Thus, membership is open to everybody who is what interested. That is, anyone can be a member of the cooperative society. It is not limited to any age. It is not limited to any gender. If you are interested, you can join the cooperative society. Another one is types of cooperative society. We have the retail. I'm going to mention just a few. We have the retail cooperative society. It is established and managed by a voluntary group of retailers in order to make group goods ready and are available valuable to what members at reduced price. That means the retailers, those are the people who sell goods in bits. They buy from the wholesalers or directly from the manufacturer, and at the end of the day sell bits to the what, to the final consumer. So retailers sometimes they come together to form a cooperative society so that they can what, better what, the interest of what, the retailer, so that their goods will be sold or bought at a cheaper rate. Then we have the Producers Cooperative Society. This is an association of producers of similar goods who have come together to promote the production, marketing, and sales of their what, of their products. So by so doing, we will find out that the cooperative society is doing so well that people will have to do what, they will have to what, be members of the what, cooperative society. Another one, we have the wholesalers cooperative society. This is made up of wholesalers who put their resources together to purchase goods in large quantities to the what, to the retailers. Do not forget that we have chains of what, production. We have from the manufacturer, the wholesalers, the retailer, then the final consumers. So wholesalers buy directly from what? From the manufacturer, then let's sell to the retailer. So we have some set of wholesalers who come together to form a cooperative society. And this is made to pool resources. They will pool resources together as in their capital together so they can buy in bulk so that their goods will be bought at a cheaper rate so that they can sell at a cheaper rate also to the retailer. When we have the consumer cooperative society, this is formed by consumers who put their resources together to enable them buy goods directly from the producer at cheaper prices. So these are the what, the reasons, I mean the type of cooperative societies that we have in corporate society. We have also have the credit and thrift corporate society. This is a society in which members make contribution to fund out in and out which they was apply for loan. The interest charged on the loan is usually very low. This credit and thrift is a type of corporate society that people pool their resources together so that they can give loans to members of society, and the interest charged on it is very very low to encourage people with different with small scale businesses so that they can empower them to a bigger one. Then we have the multi-purpose cooperative society. This is a cooperative movement which combines all the functions of all society. That means you can be a retailer coming together, including the wholesalers, including the producers, quite as coming them to merge together as one. Then we have the advantages of corporate society. We have provision of loan facilities to members, educating members, range scale production that they can enlarge your business for you, low cost of advertising that they want them to advertise your goods for you. The corporate society can do that on your behalf. Then you have encourage joint marketing of products. Yes, they come together, pool resources together, buy things in bulk so that they can sell towards members of the public. Then encouragement of what? Of savings habits. Then we have we are going to the disadvantages of corporate society. We have misappropriation of fund. Oftentimes, because it's an individual vision, sometimes funds are misappropriated. We have inefficient management. When the individual who owns the cooperative does not manage it very well, it affect the cooperative at large. Then we have low returns on investment. If you don't have a large capacity, it does not really bring in a lot of investment or profit at the end of the day. We have problems on in loan recovery. Oftentimes, people get loans from the corporate society and they find it difficult to refund the loan, even including what the interest. So at the end of the day, the corporate society end up what, having issues with fund. Then we have insufficient capital. Insufficient capital sometimes do not help the cooperative. When the corporate society is not having enough capital, it won't have enough money to give out as loans to its members. Then we have high level of illiteracy. Oftentimes you have a lot of market sellers who are not literate enough coming together to join a corporate society. They might kind of pose challenges, issues sometimes because what? They are illiterate. Then we have unnecessary government interference. Sometimes when a cooperative begin to get larger and larger, the government might want to interfere, which I feel is not what? Is not palatable. Then we have general problems facing cooperative society where there is staff competition from low cost trading, the rural areas especially, bad roads and inefficient transport services or at times of lack of it. Sometimes when the roads are bad, networking is also a general problem of cooperative society. We have retail cooperatives thrive better among industrial population with high purchasing power, but this limited towards our country Nigeria. Then we have similarities between cooperative society and company. What is the difference between cooperative society and what? And company? We have legal entity. Both have separate legal personality distinct from their members. That is, a cooperative society is different from the owner. So the owner is a legal entity while the cooperative itself is a legal entity. That is why when it needs to be what when an account is supposed to be opened in a bank, they will tell you to go and bring the name of the business. The business itself is a legal entity. It's an entity on its own. Then we have another similarity between company and cooperative is that both have limited liability. That is, the liability of members is limited to the amount of money contributed by members and shareholders. That means if there is an issue with the corporate society, it's only the fund that has been contributed by the members that will be tampered with. Then we have registration. Both are registered before what? Commencement of what? Operations. I believe you have been able to learn one or two things from what a corporate society is. So if you see one around your environment, you can always what? Understand better what it's all about. So students, I want to go back and listen to the videos once again so to have a better understanding. But you have the take home which is an assignment. One, list three differences between corporate society and a company. List the three similarities of corporate society and what? And the company. I wish you good reading, and till we meet next again, I remain Mrs. Benedicta. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.